Urban Greens is a hydroponics urban farming company, and we bring hydroponic solutions right to the Philippines. Hi, my name is Ralph Becker, and I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Greens. Urban Greens is a hydroponics urban farming company, and we bring hydroponic solutions right to the Philippines. Hydroponic farming means that we use water instead of soil. Hydro means water. Ponics means to use the water. So what we do is, instead of using the soil and where the plants get the nutrients from, we take the nutrients and we put them right into the water. That means that we can build constructions that are a little bit different than just on the ground, like these towers here, where we can have 36 plants in this tower, all in a very, very dense space. We all know that vegetables and greens and plants in general, they need water, they need sunlight, and they need soil. However, the soil is actually only there to hold, first of all, the plants in place, so the roots can dig in and they don't fly away when there's a storm or when there's wind, but also to hold the nutrients. Now, we have replaced the soil with sponges, with different growth mediums, and the nutrients that are absorbed by the actual roots, we just put them right into the water. So basically, all we need now is water, which is right here, and sunlight. So we have abundant sunlight here, but indoors we're replacing the sunlight with grow lights. So that means that the grow lights can actually replace all of the different vitamins and nutrients that the plants absorb from the sun. So the way how these towers work is that we fill them up with water. This is a 100-liter drum, which is a 70-liter drum, and we put the nutrients that the plants use to grow, we put them right in there. We use exactly the right amount of nutrients and minerals and vitamins that the plants use for growth. We mix everything up, and right here we have a small aquarium pump that pumps all the water inside, and inside you have the roots, and they get trickled down with like the nutrients laced water.
My name is Lexi Payumo, and I do the communications and marketing for Urban Greens. Hydroponic farming is really great for the urban setting. So it solves all problems of needing land space, soil, and it maximizes the space that we have here in the urban setting, such as rooftops or inside offices and homes. The disadvantage that we're experiencing now is that our produce coming from the provinces, it's great. We're from the Philippines, we can grow almost anything, but the produce coming from Baguio, Benguet, down Batangas, even from other islands and from abroad, when they come to Manila or other large metropolises such as Cebu, Davao, the traffic takes longer for it to get to the supermarkets, for it to get to our homes, for us to consume. So this is cutting time, cutting costs, cutting energy and transportation, cutting definitely the carbon footprint. I think the only disadvantage is that we would need a lot of towers or systems to be able to produce as much food that the city needs. But if we're able to crack that, it is possible for a win-win scenario.
So the Philippines, albeit being a very lush and green country, has a very systematic problem with the food where it comes from, because you import a lot of food here that comes from abroad. That means that the more time you add to your fruit and vegetable and to everything that you grow and that you consume, the less you have quality. So it wasn't as great and as fresh than in other countries, and it's actually very expensive. So I thought, like, hey, there must be a solution out there how we can use the urban spaces that are abundantly available here in Manila and to grow really cool, fresh greens right in the heart of the city.
We're not saying it's going to solve or eradicate traditional farming. It definitely won't, especially since we live in a tropical country with a rich soil. It's just something to add to help contribute to solution.
So hydroponics doesn't really compete with general farming. I think it's something that is complementary to conventional farming. So the advantages is like right here, this would be quite hard to grow your vegetables or your fresh greens right here on the rooftop in the middle of BGC or in Makati or in Ortigas. But with systems like this, we actually can. With any space that you have available, we manage to grow fresh and healthy greens right near the place where you actually eat it and where you consume it.
Hydroponic farming is basically, it's got all you need. We're all born without green thumbs. We can grow our own green thumb. And just checking up on the plant every day, making sure that the roots are clean, getting the water, that the nutrients are sufficient for what the plants need, then nature will just do its job. It's great because now people in the city, especially this city where we have lack of nature, and it's a great way to reconnect with plants, with nature, and definitely consuming this fresh green foods is best for us.
So a lot of people tell me like, oh, I'm really not good with plants. Even like a little cactus that I have at home dies. So the good news is for this, you actually don't need a green thumb because it's very easy to grow indoor hydroponically. You don't need to do anything. You set it up with water once, you put in the right nutrients, the right mix, switch it on, don't turn off the pump, and there you go. Like it will run for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and the less amount you do with it, the better, because it will just keep growing and growing and growing. It's super easy and it's super healthy.